Anyway, just to
Anyways.
throw back to that scene in the middle of the movie.
Well,
but yeah,
the
fried chicken.
Yep. It's all about
It's
fried
all about the chicken.
Yep.
It comes back to the chicken.
Faster chicken. Kill.
The sequel.
Rory, clip that.
So
There's the cold open.
Yes.
We did it. We did it, girls.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Hello, all you beautiful people of the world. My name is Robin, and I'm your host, well, one of your hosts today, listening to the awesome, fabulous podcast, Shequels.
Shequels.
Ooh, yeah. I'm here today with my two co-hosts, Meggie and Elle. What's up?
Hello.
I like that. It was like a, gem kind of a moment. We were truly outrageous.
Truly outrageous. Yeah, but how you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's summertime. I've been getting outdoors, and I've barely been home, so it's been nice just to be out in nature and, fight all the bugs and, run away from bears. No, it's been great. It's been nice just doing stuff. How are you doing?
Nice. How am I doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
What the?
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, no.
You good, girl?
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you
It's
sure?
all right.
That's a normal reaction,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, well, I figured that's the only way I could describe it, really.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but good otherwise. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I really enjoyed this movie that we're about to cover today.
I was going to say, if you feel like that, what you need is a movie that's going to have a good amount of violence.
Yes. And you know what? It had a good amount of violence.
Yes, I would say just right.
Yeah. And it was sassy and so cute.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
What are we talking about today?
So today we're talking about the movie Faster, Pussycat, Kill.
I like the exclamation points in the title.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
As soon as I heard the title, I was like, oh, this is going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's catchy.
Yeah.
It makes you want to know what's going on already.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's also a really good indicator that it's going to be very campy, which I love. Anytime you have any kind of punctuation in the title, I'm like, camp. I see you. I see you.
It does sound like the title of a grindhouse,
Yeah.
Yes.
I know. I was like, should I not watch this with my parents around? I don't know. So, yeah, but it was fine. Nobody was around. It was okay.
Good.
But yeah, and you know what? I wasn't I wish I looked up how old this movie was. Did anyone else get that by any chance?
1965, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I feel like it was actually before its time in a way,
Yeah. We don't have to talk about this until the end because I don't want to give a ton of spoilers away for the viewers at home.
Sure.
But I had never watched this movie before, and I wasn't sure if I had ever heard of it. But then as I was watching it, I was like, it felt very familiar. And then when I was doing a little more research into it after I watched it, I realized that it's actually a very influential movie. It's been referenced a lot. It inspired a lot of other things like music videos and stuff like that.
Oh,
and
cool.
Actually the specific music video that I was like, I feel like this is reminding me of that. I then went and watched the music video and was like, yeah, it's really reminding me of that. And then that was on a list of things that was like, this was inspired by Faster, Pussycat, Kill.
Yo.
I was like, oh, that's so cool. A lot of filmmakers have said that it was very influential on their work and that it was one of the greatest non-hits. So it's this really cool cult classic, which was very cool. And now I want to go look at some of the other films that were more directly inspired by it or that it was inspired by.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll definitely have to check it out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I became aware of this film about 3 years ago when it was featured on a show called Welcome to the Basement. And so they did their commentary and review of it, and I'm like, I need to see this film.
Now, what's Welcome to the Basement? What's that?
It is a YouTube show with two friends who, they're big movie buffs. They actually, you might know their production company from doing the Chad Vader sketches. It was big on
Maybe?
YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
yes.
So, Blame Society Films is the channel. And so they have the show called Welcome to the Basement because Matt has a bunch of movies that he'd never seen before. And so the show is basically him watching them and then talking about them. So it's his first impression of these movies. And Faster Pussycat Kill Kill was on there. And I loved their commentary on it. So I was like, need to see the whole thing.
Must see.
Yeah.
Put it on the list.
So that's why I made you guys watch it.
Yeah, no, I'm
Love it.
super thankful that you did because this was fun. And
Yeah.
this was actually like really needed too. It was like a nice escape from just the cruel reality of world sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was cool. I liked it. I was
Yeah.
like, oh wait, it held my attention. Excuse me, it held my attention the whole time. So I was like, okay, this is awesome. And usually with like black and white films, sometimes I get a little sleepy. If I'm
Yeah.
being honest. It depends. It depends on the film.
I think it added to the mood of the film, though.
Yeah, it did. Oh, yeah. I loved it.
And it had really good sound design, like the music in the background, like the scoring, and then the moments when they used, like songs and stuff. It was just, I think, very well done, and it added to the drama and the comedy of certain moments and things like that.
Yeah.
Even within the same scene, there were a couple of times where it would be like really like thrillery, dramatic sort of music, like da, and then it would just sort of like pan over to somebody else doing something stupid, and it'd be like bum ba dum ba, like, and then it'd go back to the other thing and be like, ah.
It almost had like a beach goth vibe, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
It was cool. I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but what do you think? Should we get into the movie?
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
Get started.
Let's do it.
Start
All
your
right.
engines.
Yeah, let's get into it. Faster, Pussycat.
Kill.
So first off, I wanted to mention about how the opening, like just the part where it looks like some kind of sound wave or like almost like an old-timey radio. I was like, ooh, this is cool.
Or it looks like it's running film, but there's nothing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really setting the tone of the rest of the film. I really appreciated that.
It made me think it was going to be like Reefer Madness, almost like the original propaganda film Reefer Madness that was like, these are the horrors that happen when you smoke the marijuana. And, when they're like that voiceover about dangerous women, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so funny and
yeah.
aspirational.
Something like violence wrapped in the warmth of a woman.
It's like,
Yes.
you're speaking my language.
It was like,
Is
ladies
this
and
supposed to be a
gentlemen.
warning? Because it's like aspirations right there.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to violence, the word and the act. So, like, just that alone, what a cool opening.
Yeah.
Right? Shot in black and white and what looks like sound waves being said from an old radio station. The announcer talks about a new disguise of violence that can be through sex, and how violence doesn't just destroy, but also creates and molds as well. As the announcer finishes, we see 3 go-go dancers performing for a few men, hooting and hollering for them to go faster, faster, go, go.
Now, here's the thing. The way those guys are yelling, I've never seen anyone at a strip club that excited. But they're like, go, baby, go! And it's like, I almost wish EJ was here so he could make the sound, because I'm certain that's what they were doing.
Oh my god. Well, we'll have to see. Maybe he might come back before we're done and then he'll be able to, I don't know.
Rory, note for editing, if you could just edit in EJ doing that sound right there, that would be really appreciated. Thank you.
Yes, hard edit, please. So this transitions into the girls driving fast in their cars through the desert roads. The first girl,
I love that they're go-go dancers / race car drivers.
Yeah.
It's so unbelievable that it's almost like, yeah, maybe they are.
Yeah. Maybe it was just because, it's like 3 women in, like tight clothing doing crazy stuff. But I was just like, is this the inspiration for Charlie's Angels? and like
Yeah.
everything else, you know. But it was kind of had that funny, you know, Charlie's Angels thing where it's like, oh, she's a model and she's also, you know, a Formula One racer and she's also a black belt and she's also, you know, I
Yeah.
was like, excellent.
Yeah. You
I
know
love
what?
it.
I'm going to add to that point because I remember even thinking similar. Like when I was watching it, I was like, oh, this is kind of feeling nostalgic for me because I loved watching Charlie's Angels too.
Or like what was the cartoon one in the 90s? Totally Spies.
Oh my
I want
God.
to see a Totally Spies, like a gritty live action adaptation
Yes.
of Totally Spies in the style of Faster Pussycat Kill Kill.
I'm here for it.
Yes.
Let's make it happen.
Ravenview Productions, get on it.
Yes. Get Rory on the phone.
The first girl, Billy, takes a detour to park her car and jump in the nearby water for a swim. The other two girls, Rosie and Varla, aren't long to follow her there, but they debate over who's going in after her. Rosie, losing the debate, goes in after her. Rosie threatens to squeeze her out and starts wrestling with her in the water. Did they ever explain why?
Well, here's the thing. She was trying to get her out, and she's like, oh, you're so dirty from the desert, you need to be washed. And then she kept making, like, washing machine references. She's like, I'm gonna spin dry you.
Yeah. I love Rosie.
Yeah.
She is adorable. She is delightful.
The stereotypical Italian accent just sends me every time.
It's
Oh, yeah.
great. But I like that they establish sort of the group dynamic right off the bat, that like they're kind of friends, the three of them, but they don't seem to particularly like each other, except Rosie. I caught the vibe immediately, clocked it, that Rosie really, really adores Varla. I feel like Rosie knows that Varla is like not nice to her, not good for her, but she is just like, I will do anything you say and I will follow you anywhere, which is why Varla kind of treats her like crap and is like, yeah, go do the thing I don't want to do.
Yep.
And she knows that Rosie is not going to be like, fuck you, and walk away. And so that made me a little sad for Rosie, because I'm like, but you are so cool and so pretty.
I know.
Like,
I know. She's so badass. I love
yeah.
it.
Her hair looked amazing for the entire film. Like,
Yeah.
even when they're like after she and Billy fight and they're fighting in the water, they're fighting in the sand, like they're just
like,
going
you can tell that
at
was
each
improv
other.
because Billy just
Yeah.
rubs sand in her face and hair, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no modern actor would allow that to happen. They'd be like too prissy about it. And
Yeah.
she's like, she must have gotten it in her mouth. Like, you could see her turn to the side to like spit it out.
Oh,
yeah, when I was looking at like background information to see if any of the things that I was catching, that I was like, oh, I think these things referenced this movie. I saw a little bit of like a couple of little trivia points, and the fight was not choreographed. Specifically, the director was like, I want it to be improvisational because I want it to be real. One and only rule: do not punch each other in the face, because
Fair.
we can't, like,
Film.
we're filming, so you know, if you break somebody's nose, that's a done deal. So don't hit each other, but literally anything else you can do, which is why they're like pulling each other's hair. Like, it was real. Yeah.
Amazing.
And it just escalated to a point where she was like, I have to hit her or do something. So she just started throwing sand in her face. And then they were like, okay, wait, 2 rules.
Oh, the dedication.
Yep.
So good.
But then her hair still looks amazing after. Even
Yeah.
Billy is all like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
mussed up, but Rosie just sort of gets up and like tosses her hair, and you're like, oh my God,
Billy's a fun
what's your
character,
product? What do you use? Like,
too. Yeah, right. Yeah, but I liked Billy's character, too. She was fun. She was so
Yeah.
carefree, and she was like, just dance, you know?
oh
like,
my gosh, yes.
I was like, yeah, I'm
Like,
loving-
jumps it right in the water with her clothes on. So, I mean, like, you know,
Yep.
she has like no impulse control.
No. Okay. Varla, who seems like the leader of the pack, sits back near her car and has a smoke.
Can we talk about the outfit?
Oh, yeah. we could talk
Iconic.
about the outfit.
Yeah.
Queen.
Like,
Oh
all
my
in black,
God.
the black gloves, like the dark hair.
The deep V.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the just like the tight pants that like accentuate the tiny waist. Insane. Max walked in at one point while I was watching the movie, and just to like get something, and he glanced over at the TV as Varla had, like, you know, a big shot where she was just taking up the whole screen, and he just goes, "Whoa, okay, guess what 2 things I noticed?" I was like, "Tits and ass," and he was like, "Tits and ass," and just walked out. And I'm like, good for her.
Yeah. She reminded me of like the Danny Zuko of
Yeah.
females, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cool. You know, except for her attitude, of course, but you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. They continue to fight in the sand, and then Varla breaks it up with a bet to play chicken in a road race. They're revving their engines, tensions are high, and off they go. Billy and Rosie are on one side of the road, Varla on the other, headed straight towards them. They both chickened out and dodged Varla, and then met up in the middle to accept defeat and share smoke. Like, I don't know if I
That's
could
a good way
do
to,
that,
like,
but...
that's a good boss who knows how to do conflict resolution. Like,
Oh, yeah.
we need to reestablish some boundaries and have a way for you to, like, get that energy out. Hey, drag racing.
Nothing quite does it like drag racing.
Now this is drag racing.
Thank you, Anakin.
Billy turns on the car radio and throws Rosie, I think it was a drink, right?
Yeah.
All while working on her routine and having fun with it. A 4th car rolls up. Tommy and Linda step out and approach the girls, asking to run some timing trials there. Tommy starts showing off his racing skills, and Linda explains to the gang how he's champion of their car club. They never really got back to that, did they?
He's got the best safety record.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, he's very safe. Mm-hmm. He's very good. And then she's not even paying attention to him when he's doing the race.
The one thing they came out there to do, yeah.
Yep. I thought it was very funny. When he stepped out of the car, my first thought was like, he looked just like Seth MacFarlane.
Oh.
Didn't he?
A bit, yeah.
I could see it.
And I was like, wait, like it really threw me for a second. I was like, oh my gosh. And then Linda gets out of the car. And I don't think he ever says her name. Like, she's in the credits as Linda.
Yeah.
But I don't think he says her name at any point in that scene.
No.
He calls her nicknames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she gets out of the car. She looks like she's about 14 years old. And she's wearing a bikini for no reason.
Well, they're in the desert. It's hot.
Yeah, true.
But it was just funny to me. It was like,
Yeah.
here's this guy, he's like practically wearing a sweater and khakis. And then out comes his teenage girlfriend in a bikini.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
She's just like, golly gee, Tommy is swell.
It's interesting to see how innocent she is, because she sees a group of girls and immediately like, ooh, friends, and just starts talking to them. And she wants to be liked, and it doesn't realize that, like, hey, some girls are not like you. They're not all friendly and nice.
Oh, yeah.
But, and even she realizes, like, when she's talking too much, she's like, I'm using all the oxygen.
Yeah, she was very cute. And apparently the actress playing her was 16 at the time.
Really?
And so, yeah, so like she had to have her mom on set, and then apparently her mom and Tora Santana like did not get along. So there was some tension on the set like with her, but she would be like sent away to her trailer while the grown-ups argued. And then she'd come back and be like, we're filming a movie. I'm just like, oh, adorable.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's cool. I feel like she definitely had some good acting points here and there, too. Like, I could see the emotion in each scene that she was in. So
yeah.
I thought that was pretty respectable.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, she had range.
And for so young, too.
Yeah.
The young girl and... Oh, I forgot to change that one. Some of them I had to wait until the very end of the movie to learn their names.
Yeah.
So, Linda and the gang start talking and getting to know each other, and she joins Billy dancing, forgetting to clock Tommy's speed. Oops. Varla questions Tommy with why he cares so much about his timing. He says it helps him train to beat the other guys in the club, so Varla asks him to try and race her, but Tommy believes he doesn't have anything to prove to her. Linda asks why they can't just have a friendly race, and Billy agrees. They should all face off in a nice, friendly little rally. So innocent. Finally, Tommy agrees too.
I love that they're taunting him into it, and like I think it was Rosie who's like, we need to change the color of this car. It should be yellow.
Oh yeah. And I think that's the line that finally gets him to turn around, because isn't it like he's heading to his car and she says that, and then he just sort of turns around and is like, fine.
He's like, I've been emasculated by 3 women who called me a chicken.
We can't have that. No. The whistle blows and they're gone. Varla holds the lead for the longest time, but Tommy sneaks past her. Varla plays dirty and cuts through the middle to cut him off. And then, bam, he's out cold in his car.
This car race, I felt, took forever.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it was cool, but I feel like the sequence went on a little too long because I'm sitting there like, all right, yeah, they're racing. And they're racing. And are they going to make another left turn? Oh my God, they did. Like,
I think
what's after that?
One of those
Another
scenes
left.
that's for
like,
the male gaze, where
yeah.
it's like they seem to be like 1960s era sports cars.
Yeah.
So I'm sure if there were any gearheads or car guys in the audience, they'd be like, "Oh, it's this car," and they'd be like, "Look how it maneuvers," and they'd be excited. But I'm not a car person, so that didn't do it for me. But so I can see what you're saying about it feeling long if you're not into that.
There were just a couple of sequences throughout the film that I was like, wow, this shot is dragging on to the point where it started to feel like, is this supposed to be a little bit comical? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that was just the first one that I was like, okay, wow, all right, they're really going, all right.
And they're still going.
Yep, and they're still going.
No, I do get what you're saying, though, because that makes sense.
And then after they stopped the race, then the fight sequence also took forever. I felt.
Yeah,
I was just like, wow, she's got rage.
Yup. Okay, so Linda tries to rush over to him, but the girls stop her, and Varla takes the stopwatch off of her, which Linda becomes very upset about, since that was valued very much by Tommy.
He won it.
Yeah, he won it. And he was very safe. She starts crying for Tommy, and then he wakes up and comes out of the car after her. Varla and Tommy get into a big fight, and she beats him to a pulp. Linda passes out from the site, and the rest of the girls make their quick escape, leaving no one behind.
Well, let's break that down a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because the 2 other girls are kind of holding Linda back before she faints. Like, they're keeping her from interfering. And fun fact, Tura, who played Varla, she actually studied karate, so she knows what she's doing. So they probably just told her to go, and she's like, I'm not done kicking his ass yet.
Yeah.
And I think it shows how brutal Varla can be, and how, she's really a take no crap kind of character, and I like that about her.
Hell
but
yeah.
also, she doesn't have a line. She doesn't have a point where, like, I taught you your lesson, I'm done. Mm-hmm. Like, she keeps going until she snaps his neck. So, like, obviously that's the point where the other 2 girls were like, oh crap, we went too far. So they're like, what are we gonna do? We could leave her in his trunk. And then she's like, no, she's coming with us. And so that's when they exit the desert. But I think that's one of the reasons the fight scene goes on long, is because Varla wanted to show what she could do. And there is a point where she says to him, you can leave. And he punches her. So he kept it going. So, like, she was about to be like, okay, we're done.
She warned him.
Mm-hmm.
And so he started it again, and so she finished it.
Yeah. And
so
I noticed when they started fighting, they, like, sort of immediately, like, fell over each other and got on the ground, and he got on top of her, and he got his hands around her throat. And so I feel like he... Not to be like a Varla apologist, although I kind of am. I think she's a very cool character. But like, he immediately went to his hands around her neck. And then that's when she started like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing. And then even after that point, she did give him an off ramp, and he wouldn't take it. So she's like, okay, all right. And then there's a shot where he's very clearly a dummy.
Oh, yeah.
Which I thought was so fun, because I was like, I knew it was coming. I'm like, all right, when's the dummy coming? When's the dummy coming? Because at some point, there's got to be a dummy that she just absolutely wails. And that was very fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also wondering if that scene is meant to be like a dark negative of something more sexual, because they are rolling around together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if him having his hands around her throat isn't supposed to be him having his arms around her in a lover's embrace, kind of like drawing that dark parallel to emphasize the message from the beginning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it could be. I think it is.
Because again, Varla is sex and violence wrapped up in the form of a woman, so it would make sense.
And I feel like it's sort of we're seeing like echoes of the game of chicken over and over again throughout the film, and this is sort of the first time that
where she doesn't flinch away. She will never flinch.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I dig it.
Yeah.
The girls drive to a gas station, and the employee comes out to fill Varla's tank, but struggles.
He's so funny.
I love the mechanic. I so wanted him to come back at some point in the film. I thought he was delightful.
He has all the exposition.
He was he was just so goofy. He was adorable and just sort of this doddering little he didn't know where like the gas cap was, and he was just like, silly me.
Yeah, that puppy dog energy. It was cute. He was fun to watch.
I also thought it was funny that Linda is passed out in the passenger seat, like clearly just fully unconscious, and he's like, oh, she's a heavy sleeper, huh? Like, and Varla's like, yes, she is.
Quite.
Yeah.
Varla has some fun messing with him too. He gives the car a quick wash and tries talking to Varla, and she notices him checking out Linda passed out in the passenger seat. The gang then meets up to discuss the next plan.
Although this scene does start like the lines and lines of like quips and quotable lines in this movie.
Yes.
Like when he's like, I believe in seeing the country, America first. And he's staring at her chest and she's like, well, you're not going to find it down there, Columbus.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Oh my gosh.
There's so many quotable lines in this.
Yes. And I love when they're standing there like, okay, we've got to regroup. We've got to talk about the plan. What are we going to do? They're like literally screaming at each other. And at one point, I think it's Rosie is like, well, let's talk about it a little louder, Billy. Why don't we? And then they just continue to scream and get louder about it.
Yep.
What is the line he says at the very end of that scene? It's something like $240 more. And
oh man, I wish I wrote it down.
Oh, they drive off, like they bought something and then drove off without it. And then he's like, oh, 297 more of these and I'll own the place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, and I forget what it is that they bought. Like I don't know if it was like lottery tickets or something. I don't know.
I just thought that was adorable. But he's like, let me give you all the exposition on this town.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, did we mention that guy's loaded and he lives alone?
Yeah.
Mentioning all the things that make it super convenient.
Yeah, old McTrain McGee over there.
He's crippled,
and his son Boo Radley live out on the ranches, and they've got a whole chest of treasure of gold out there
and
buried.
he couldn't possibly fight you if you were to karate chop him and steal his money.
Yeah.
We sound just like him.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But like that he even says that like there was a train accident and it messed him up and this and that happened. Like gives the whole backstory of this guy that we see the back of his head for 2 seconds.
The whole town doesn't like him. He doesn't like the town.
Yeah.
If he went missing,
and in 1942 he stole a box of crayons from the corner store and like now his auntie like
oh man, it was like too good to be true for them. So, of course,
I just
Varla
want to
hears
know
that.
how much tea he knows just from people who talk when they get their gas filled up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, and Miss Betsy down the street got pregnant out of wedlock.
There's the sequel. Where's it at?
Yeah.
Is there a sequel?
Well, it's funny because, like, there's always a horror movie where there's, like, somebody, like, one last chance that you get warned. And it's usually a guy at a gas station, So I think this is kind of the reverse of that, where he kind of encourages them to go. And, like, he didn't mean to.
Yeah. Because, he's like, nobody would find him out there if something happened. And Varla's like, hey, now. You don't say. There's an idea. But, Robin, you said something about a sequel. There is no sequel, but I did see on, like, the Wikipedia page or whatever that a couple years ago, AMC, like, greenlit a TV adaptation of it. It has not actually, like, it's not in pre-production yet, I don't think. But they did greenlight a series, so maybe someday soon there will be like a limited series adaptation of this, and it is being headed up by Norman Reedus.
Wow.
And I was like instantly locked in. I'm like, first of all, that man can do whatever he wants. Second of all, that will be amazing. I trust him with it.
We'll tune in.
Gosh.
Yeah.
How cool is it that we're reviewing this movie before that comes out too?
Yeah.
Yo,
So
I'm
this is
excited.
a future classic. We are setting the standard for the zeitgeist. Shequels, you heard it first.
That's right. Only on Shequels.
Yep.
So, of course, after hearing all of these details, Varla, she gives one quick look to the girls and she's like, let's follow them home.
I love how they don't ditch either of the cars. Like, it looks like they're all two-seaters.
Yeah.
So they can't, with Linda, like maybe if it was just the three of them, they could all cram into one. But with Linda, they can't because they also, I think they said they have Tommy's body in the trunk.
Right.
Is that correct? Yeah. Like they're going to find a place to dump his body and then figure out what to do with Linda. But so like they can't.
I assumed they had put his body into his own trunk.
I could have sworn they said something about they said something about like the stiff in the back, and they sort of slapped the trunk of Varla's
I must have
car.
misheard it then.
Yeah.
And then when they're looking for a place to dump the body, and when they go to the ranch, they're like, this place looks abandoned already. If we leave a body in one of these like junked out cars, nobody's ever gonna find it, and if they do, who's ever gonna know it was us?
See, they're no dummies either.
But so like I know that they can't take one car, but they could ditch like Billy could ditch her car and ride with Rosie. But no, they've just got a trail of cars like parading through the desert. I'm like, this is very inconspicuous. Congratulations, girls, you're killing it.
Right. So they follow the truck to a house in the middle of the desert, and the girls discuss the new plan. They're going to use Linda as an excuse to enter the old man's home and pretend the girl ran away from her home and is from a rich house, so she needs somewhere to hide, just to give them time to search their house. Varla cuts a wire from the gate and they drive to the back of the house to sneak in. Linda is tied up to stay still and keep quiet, and the girls find a bunch of junk old car parts lying around the yard, which seems like a perfect hiding spot for some loot. Varla tells the girl she's going to search.
I think they also confessed that she had drugged her, and that's how she kept her asleep that whole ride.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they say something about like
She got pills in her purse.
She's going to wake up soon. And Varla says, oh, no, I dosed her. We've got 2 hours at least. and then I think before she leaves, she tells Billy that the pills are in the glove compartment. Mm-hmm. So if Linda wakes up before she gets back, to just like give her some more pills if she's freaking out.
Yeah.
And Billy seems to know that already. Like, it doesn't seem surprising to her, because she even says that there are 2 different kinds of pills in there, and she knows which one to use.
So she's like,
they're go-go dancers. They are not unfamiliar with illicit substances.
Yeah, but she even says, she's like, oh yeah, like the white one's to knock her out, the yellow to perk her up, or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like not new information.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. It's just a normal Tuesday for them. Next, we see Varla peering into the window to see the old man and his son sitting at the dining table, discussing how the son's brother, Kirk, might be conspiring to kill him and take money from him.
We get our second soliloquy in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
The father is like, and you know this, boy, that back in my day, this happened and the other thing, and now this is what we do out here on the farm. And he like confesses all of his villainy to his catatonic son, while Varla's just staring in the window in full view.
Yeah.
It was so Shakespearean. Legitimately, it was so Shakespearean. I loved it. It was Claudius in the garden and Hamlet just standing there like, what the fuck, dude? I'm right here. I'm literally right here.
Literally right here.
Oh, that's another adaptation I want to see now. Hamlet done in the style of Faster Pussycat Kill Kill.
No, because these female characters actually do things. They don't just talk about it.
Boom.
Roasted.
Take that, Hamlet.
Yeah. Take that, fucking Shakespeare. Yeah, you stay down.
The son snuggles with a furry cat friend, by the way. Like just to slide that in there because, he's an important part of this whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
That cat.
That one's for you, Rory.
Yes.
There's
yes.
a cat. He was really into that cat too. He was like, they were snuggling, and the cat is one of the most docile cats I've ever seen. It does not mind him just he picks her up. He's like looking at her, he's playing with her, and then he's snuggling her, he's like kissing her nose, and then he's booping her nose, and she's just laying there looking at him. And I was just like, this is Boo Radley. I couldn't, as I was taking my notes, they only ever call him the vegetable, or sometimes Kirk calls him brother.
Yeah.
I could not bear to write down vegetable because I'm like, that's mean.
I know.
So I just call him Boo Radley in my notes. But yeah, it was a very Boo Radley thing that was like, oh, he's this gentle giant sort of.
So we're
thing.
calling him like Boo Radley? Is that his?
That's what I called him in my notes.
Okay, I'll try to remember that.
But I also forever, it's not until like halfway through the movie that somebody says Linda's name. And so I called her Cindy Lou Who for my notes. like Cindy Lou Who comes out in a bikini. Like,
oh my gosh. My childhood.
She's got that big bow in her hair, and she's just, got that sweet little face and that little button nose.
Oh, yeah.
That's Cindy Lou.
So the old man tells his son he needs to be more careful with finding a woman to come help. He's not careful with them, but Varla overhears him say whoever the woman he finds is, she will be paid. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Suddenly, Varla gets turned around by Kirk, and the boys join her outside. She explains she was just driving through and thought the house was abandoned, so she was looking for water. The old man comes off kind of rude, but lets her inside to get some water. Billy finds an outdoor shower, and Varla takes Linda to get cleaned up. Linda starts begging for her freedom to leave and not tell on the rest of the girls, but Varla promises to take her back after they finish this job. The old man and his son join them in the yard, and they start questioning why Linda was tied up. The old man offers them all lunch before they leave, and Rosie tells Varla she doesn't trust the old man. Billy is kept on babysitting duty. Which I do kind of feel bad for Billy, too, because I feel like, if anything, out of all three girls, like, she's the one who has to do the not-so-fun jobs.
Well, also, Billy seems the most personable of them. Like, Rosie and Varla have very, like, sharp edges, Like, they come off as really gruff. So I think they're like, oh, she'll like you because you were the nicest one, So you watch her.
Well, and Linda and Billy had the initial connection back when Linda and Tommy first pulled up.
Oh, yeah, because they were dancing together.
Yeah, they were dancing, and Billy said something like, oh, you've got good moves. Like, hey, girls, if I ever need to take a sick day, like, I know who can cover my shift at the club and stuff. And Linda was like, golly gee, you think so?
And,
so, like, in a subtle way, it seems like Varla's playing the odds here. Like, she's obviously lying when she says we're going to bring you back, but she might be trying to emotionally manipulate her by putting with Billy to be like, look, we're okay, you like us. And then that way to, like, emotionally manipulate her into not telling.
Yeah.
If otherwise it's like, I know, like, from the way Varla says it, she's not going home.
Yeah. But I think also having Rosie as, like, her right hand, if she's got to do something shady, she knows that Rosie is not going to fight back.
Right.
If she says, hey, go do something that Rosie doesn't want to do, Rosie is going to put up a minimal fight. Whereas Billy has shown that she will talk back and she will, kick up a fuss and eventually fold, but not until like Varla has to hit her a couple of times in the film and then she will kowtow, but she does not fall in line the way Rosie does. So if Varla needs to snap her fingers and say go do this thing, she knows that Rosie is the person that she wants by her. So it made sense to me that they split it up that way. But I did love how consistently she would be like, she would tell Billy, hey, do this, like if she wakes up, dose her again, and Billy does not do that. And then she's like, hey, Billy, watch her, and Billy immediately is like, all right, I'm gonna go over here, you stay here. Like, she ditches her immediately. It happens so many times. It's so funny to me.
Oh yeah I feel like even just that personable aspect to Billy's character, I feel like proves herself useful to the group in that way, because the other two girls, they don't really have that.
For sure.
Not as much, at least.
I don't, like, Varla cannot muster up any kind of like she is just hard edges, and she is
Yeah.
just barbed and sharp. And
She's
the
got a
first
past.
word out of her mouth and every single one after is just venom. And then Rosie is just so, I mean, like, she's not really timid because all three of them are pretty fiery,
Yeah.
but within the group, Rosie is always the one that like submits. Like, she's much more submissive in the dynamic. And again, just they were really, I think, laying it on very thick that like this was supposed to be a sapphic connection between them. Like, Rosie was clearly had some romantic affection for Varla.
Absolutely.
And Varla knew that and played to it, but never reciprocated any level of affection.
Yep.
And it was sad seeing how hurt Rosie was by that every time.
I know. Oh, it definitely got me too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think we would have seen more of that as text and not subtext had it not been the time it had been. Like, had it been a more modern movie, I think maybe they would have been more comfortable showing some more between them.
Yeah.
Probably.
But they're like, we got to get this in theaters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I think for that time, it's cool that they got as much as they could get in there.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. And there's a scene later, I won't get into it until it's relevant.
Yeah.
But there is a scene later that I thought was like very explicitly stated, like, we can't say it in the dialogue, but we are saying it with the acting choices. Like, this woman is in love with Varla.
Yes.
Yep.
Um,
I think I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
no, we all know exactly which scene.
So getting back to this,
Yeah.
let's see. The old man asks his son about their new guests. He believes he needs to help save Linda from the rest of the gang. Billy and Linda walk up to them and overhear their conversation. Billy tries to get more information about the old man's son, mostly for her own curiosity's sake. Billy asks the son to show her all those ... hinting at pretty much all of him. Leaving Linda alone with the old man as Billy and the son go inside the house. The old man asks for more details about the other girls. Meanwhile, Billy is inside watching the son lift some weights and asking him about getting a new playmate. You know, preferably herself. Linda screams, interrupting Billy from flirting with the son, so they run out and see the old man on the floor, but Linda's not there. The old man says she tried to kill him, so Billy and the son rush off to go find her. The old man states they've got some unfinished business. Seems like he's after her too. Bum bum bum. Plot twist. Linda finds Kirk and she explains to him that her boyfriend is dead and those girls killed him. He takes her in his car and promises to take her to safety. Back at the house, Varla confronts...
That is like a horror movie moment. Because
Oh,
she's
yeah.
like, oh, I'm saved. And then brings him right back to the house she escaped from.
Yeah.
I know. Oh
So
my God.
her crash out is valid.
Yeah.
Very, very. Back at the house, Varla confronts the old man about Linda, and Kirk brings Linda back to the house, causing her to freak out and try running away. The girls take Linda away, and Kirk confronts his father. He asks where his brother is, and then it cuts to his brother and Billy. I think they were making out, right?
Oh yeah, they were getting hot and heavy,
Yeah.
just out in the desert, just like among the shrubs. You know, just like
Yeah.
it's very.
Suddenly they're like, oh, wait.
It just hard cuts to them, just like horizontal, which was very funny. It was like, oh boy.
Oh, yeah, it was funny. He starts panicking over the nearby train going by because of what happened to his father.
Can I just say that, like, his reaction to the sound of the train instantly made me think of, like, every werewolf movie when the moon comes out and they're like, no! Ah! And they're, like, hunched over, holding their head, like, no, it's happening!
Oh, yeah.
And so I was like, is he a were train? Like, he sees a train and he turns into a,
He
like,
turns into Thomas.
yeah, I know.
Is there more to this movie? Whoa. Actually, that would have been cool, honestly. I would have been
Yeah.
like, ooh, this is great.
Yeah, they and like they alluded to the train accident in the scene with the mechanic where he said that like it was some accident with a train that immobilized the old man, because like he's in a wheelchair. We do see him moving his legs at certain points, so like he has he doesn't have mobility, but he does have some sort of like spinal injury that he got hit by a train, I guess. And I'm like, how did he walk away I mean, he didn't walk away from it, but like how did he survive that is wild to me. But I thought the wear train scene was kind of funny, especially because Billy's just like, stop freaking out. And he's like, no, I'm scared of trains. And she's like, that's dumb. Take your clothes off. Like,
Well, doesn't he say like he gets angry when he's explaining?
Yeah, he says his father. Yeah,
I don't think it's the train he's afraid of. It's almost a Pavlovian response where it's like, that sound makes my dad angry, which is why I feel like this.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like it's his dad's anger that he's scared of.
Oh, I feel bad for him.
Yeah,
I like his character.
yeah.
Yeah. So then we come back to the other girls back at the house, Varla taking a shower and Rosie arguing with her about what to do next. They debate on dumping Linda somewhere, and then Billy shows up too. Varla reprimands Billy for losing Linda in the first place.
Yeah. Well, also Varla yells at the old man because he's like, she attacked me. It's like you had a shotgun pointed at her gut and she attacked you. Yeah.
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 Something's not adding up there, you know?
And it feels like Varla and the old man are now playing their own game of chicken, where like it's not specifically about Linda, but Linda is like something that they both want to control. But they're just like they just keep butting heads, and neither is really backing down. It's always somebody else that has to cut the tension and be like, hey, let's go do this. Hey, let's talk. Hey, let's go inside. You know, hey, soup's on. And
Soup's on.
yeah, they have to go eat lunch. They have to eat a very weird lunch.
Yeah. Wait, did it show what the food was? I didn't even see what it was.
It was fried chicken. Like when Kirk gets back,
Yeah, they say he's making chicken.
he went to town to get groceries, they said. And then so when he was coming back and he found Linda, he had groceries in his car. So he makes fried chicken. And I thought it was very funny that Linda has a huge glass of milk in front of her as well. Like the rest of them are drinking whiskey out of coffee mugs, and she's just got a giant glass of milk.
Oh.
But they have fried chicken and corn on the cob, and they are all eating it very suggestively throughout the scene.
Does milk even go with chicken? I don't even know. Maybe it does. I could be wrong. I don't know. Anyways, the old man starts drinking and freaking out about the train nearby. Kirk argues with the old man about being better to his brother. So now dinner is served, and the old man notices Linda isn't eating. They all make small talk, which is more so just everyone trying to get the truth out of each other. Varla makes a toast to new friends, and Billy makes a comment that pisses Varla off. Varla smacks Billy across the face, and Kirk jumps up to help, but Linda begs him not to, or she'll kill him too. Others just keep eating like normal. Did anyone else notice that? Like, there were other people at the table, they just kept eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna finish my food.
Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten like a day and a half of the dancing.
I love that, like, while they're all talking, the old man just like trauma dumps on everybody and tells so like third soliloquy, and he talks about how when the reason why he is so awful to Boo Radley is because his wife died in childbirth with him. So Kirk and Boo's mother died in childbirth, and so he phrases it as he killed his mother. The first thing he ever did in this world was kill his mother, which is horrifying. But then he also says, and he doesn't understand, and he seems very convinced that his son can't understand what he's saying and is like not listening, is totally checked out. I mean, they call him the vegetable. He refers to his son as the vegetable once or twice, which is why Kirk is like, hey, be nice to him.
You know what's really sad? The movie doesn't even name him.
Yeah, he's credited as
Because he's
the vegetable.
Yeah.
Nobody values him as a person. And it's really interesting because he's not given a name because the father is using him for whatever his ends are. You know, Kirk sees him as like the only true family he has, so he gives him a title of brother but doesn't name him either. Like, that's why you are to me is like an extension of myself. And then all the women just see him as meat, as an object. So like, you know, he doesn't get to be a person in those situations.
Well, I wonder if he has
it's
a name
almost
at all.
like they're objectifying him the way a lot of women are objectified, and they don't get to have names or be characters. They're
Yep.
just there to provide stimulation.
Well, I wonder if he has a name at all. You know, if his mother died and his father was immediately like, I hate you, did his father ever name him? And so there doesn't seem to be too big of an age gap between him and Kirk. So, you know, Kirk may have just been calling him brother and never thought to like come up with a specific name for him. So like, you know, he might be nameless, and they are out in the middle of nowhere, completely cut off from civilization. So like, who's gonna know, who's gonna find out if this kid is being mistreated out on this abandoned ranch, essentially.
Breaks
So,
my heart.
I know, it's so
But
sad.
if we look at it another way, like, because the actor just kind of, he does trauma dump on everybody.
Yeah.
But like, I will give credit to the actor playing the dad, because as campy as this movie is, that scene, I'm like, I don't know if that belongs in this movie, but like, that was a good performance where he's saying that speech. You can hear like the anger and the hurt and the regret in his voice.
Yeah.
So if we look at this conversely as his character is, because the mechanic at the gas station says that he hates everybody, but especially women, because the reason he got into the train accident was he was trying to save a girl. And so she got on the next train and he never left. So, now I think he lost his wife, who was his ideal of a woman, and nobody else can compare, because I think he's kind of idealized her. And now every other woman is that woman who hurt him, except Linda, who is somebody he needs to save. So he's trying to recreate that day almost, but with a different outcome, where he gets to be the hero and then can replace her as wife, because it's very clear that he's been sending the son out to go find women. And I think it's not stated, but like when he falls out of the chair, I don't think that Linda pushed him. Like, I think that he probably tried to grab for her, and when she pulled away is when he fell out of the chair.
Oh, yeah.
So
100%.
obviously he's trying to make a move on her, and he wants her for himself. So I think, like, based on that speech, I think that's the pieces of the puzzle we're getting pulled together.
And he does say, I think it's a little bit later in the film, but he does say at some point that Linda looks so much like the girl from the train stop.
Yes.
He says, I thought it was her for a solid minute when I saw her. It's uncanny. She is her twin. And that is a big part of why he is like not cutting his losses and being like, okay, that didn't work. He's like pursuing her as much as he can. He's trying to keep her there.
To keep her there. So that's why he's even dealing with Varla and her crew, is just because if they leave, they're going to take her with them.
Yep. Oh, see, it all makes sense now.
So he's trying to possess her.
Wow. That's wild.
And he does treat Boo as like kind of an extension of himself. Like, we see Boo carrying him a lot when
so when he is weak, it's like, this is my virility.
But then also he doesn't seem to like himself that much. He doesn't say like, oh, I was a hero and I saved that girl. He seems to regret that day and regret his actions that he had, done that. So like, he doesn't seem to build himself up like a narcissist or anything. He doesn't like himself. So maybe that's part of why he treats Boo so badly, because he sees Boo as not a full person in his own right, but as an extension of himself.
And I can
and
see
he
that.
does not like himself, so he's hurting Boo to hurt himself.
And that's
Wow.
that's kind of emphasized in the conversation that he has with Kirk, because when the old man's talking to Kirk, he said, he might be my seed, but he's not my son.
Yes.
So,
And Kirk says, he's not, he wasn't born this way. He is what you made him.
yes.
Yep.
Yeah. And Kirk is trying to say, if you treat him differently, like things can be better, but it is, as long as you keep treating him this way, it's always going to be as it is.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Kirk expresses a real want to have a family. He says, you're my only kin, he's my brother, and I want a family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the only way that he can have that is if his father reconciles with his life. And stop being mean to Boo.
Yeah, knock it off.
He's adorable.
I know. Oh, man. I do really love how many layers there are to this movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's really...
It's worth multiple watches.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do legitimately want to go watch it again.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, after this.
After this.
Right, yeah.
Going to Elle's house.
Getting some popcorn.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Legitimately, I'm in.
So, the old man admits that he hates his son and leaves the dinner table. Varla asks to speak to Kirk outside about something important. Rosie rags on Billy for being drunk already, but Billy defends herself because it feels good.
I like that speech about her because it shows how, like, in a way, these women are pure id. They have an impulse, they go for it. They want to fulfill desires. They care about what would make them feel good in the moment, and they don't think beyond it to consequences.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Billy is very hedonistic. And so she's constantly dancing, talking about, making out and boning and drinking. Like, she immediately is like, hey, give me some of that. They get drunk on Cutty Sark. I thought that was very funny.
Yeah.
And that was a bottle that, like, when Kirk pulls up with the groceries, the old man takes the bottle out of the box of groceries, takes the lid off, and throws it into the yard and starts drinking.
Well, he's not going to need that.
And then the very next scene, it is almost empty. And I'm like, whoa, y'all are going hard. But yeah, so Billy is hedonistic. She's, just like, hitting that dopamine. And then Rosie, all she wants is Varla. So just Varla, anything, to just be around Varla, look at Varla, listen to Varla.
Yeah.
And then Varla, also Varla. But she just gets off on the violence and other people's fear. And they're, again, just all hitting that dopamine button.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Especially in this next scene where Varla is seen with Kirk pretty much making out.
Yeah, again, cut to, just tongues in each other's throats. It was just like, whoa.
And they had, like, no emotional connection.
Yeah.
No.
Like, he even says, I'm weak, and that's why I'm doing this. So he is so touch-starved and deprived of like, real companionship outside of the miserable old man that he lives with, that, like, he's like, I'll take this because it's something.
Yeah.
And I'm not strong enough to say no
Oof,
when
man.
it's being offered. So, it's like, it's Varla manipulating somebody yet again.
Yeah.
Yet again.
I did think it was funny that they are, like, just going hot and heavy, and then immediately she says something about, because she's trying to seduce him into revealing the location of the money.
Yeah.
And so seems to kind of be playing it like, hey, like, you and me could take the money and run away, or, like, like, what are you doing with these guys? They're dragging you down.
Yeah, it's very
And-
clear because she even said, like, to Billy that she was going to go work on him. So this is obviously a ploy on her part to manipulate him into giving up the location so they don't have to search all the house. They can be like, oh, here it is. Let's take off.
Yeah,
Yep.
but she says something about getting rid of his dad and brother, and Kirk says, so, like, they're making out, and then Kirk is just immediately like, nope, this is where my dad wants to die, and I respect that. And then he's like, you actually remind me a lot of my dad. And he
Yes.
says that they are both just like, they don't have, they're all gas, no brakes.
Yep.
And they just do not have any concern for who they're going to hurt or what the collateral damage is going to be.
They're good foils for each other.
Yeah, but it's very funny that the scene starts with them making out. They immediately start talking about like his dad, and how she reminds him of his dad, and he's like, "You're the same fucking person. All right, let's bone." And I'm like, okay.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Kirk, we need to talk about some things. Like,
Oh, Kirk.
Kirk, no.
Kirk, no. So they have the makeout sesh, and they talk about how the old man wants revenge, Kirk wants Varla, and Varla wants everything, or as much as she can get.
Oh, and this is the moment with Rosie.
Yes.
This is the moment Rosie, after Billy's little speech, Rosie's like, okay, fuck you, I'm out of here. And again, tells her to watch Linda. And then as soon as Rosie walks out, Billy's like, hey, guess what? I'm going to black out now. And just chugs the rest of the bottle.
Deuces, I'm done.
Like legitimately is like, night night. And just knocks herself out. But so Rosie goes looking for Varla, and she comes upon them in this little like hay stall sort of situation.
Yeah.
And she's standing on like the shed porch or whatever. It was a very weird structure. But she's standing there watching them going at it, and just looks so heartbroken.
Oh,
Like
I know.
the longing. She's like practically choking back tears, but she can't look away.
No.
And you can tell that she is just looking at Varla. Like she barely even registers Kirk is there.
Yeah,
but
she
like,
didn't even say anything to her afterwards, right?
Yeah, no. And so it's like, okay, this is probably not the first time that something like this has happened, where Rosie's just like stuck in the cuck chair. But
Yeah.
it was so sad. And I was just like, oh, Rosie, you're so sweet. I mean, you're not, but like, you're so sweet.
I know. Oh, man. It's almost like, like she's probably so used to the abuse at this point. She, like, even though it hurts her even more, she won't walk away,
Yeah,
And
she
it's like,
can't.
oh, man. It kills me.
Yeah.
It did kill me to see that scene. I was like, that's really sad.
It's like she's addicted to Varla. And Varla is addicted to adrenaline.
And Varla is Rosie's drug, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was the moment, because I was catching the sapphic vibe the whole movie, and then that moment I was like, oh, yep, that
It is.
it writes it in ink. Absolutely. That is sapphic longing on the screen.
That's it.
Yep. So,
Yeah.
and we're recording during Pride Month, so there you go. Woo! Happy Pride. Steal a car.
Yes. Oh, yes. So Rosie also finds the son and the old man getting in their truck in a hurry. She chases after them. Varla hears Rosie in her car speeding off and runs after her car. Rosie explains to Varla that Billy's drunk and passed out, so Linda escaped, and now everyone's running to catch her. The old man and his son find Linda first. He tackles her to the ground and fights her. The old man crawls over to them. Varla and Kirk catch up to them, and they all see Linda begging the son, not to hurt her and leave her alone.
Oh, and this is the moment where Boo Radley, he has like a total meltdown.
Yeah.
And he's crying, like the dad is
'cause
yelling
it goes
at
from
him.
her begging not to hurt him to her saying, I don't care anymore, do it. And that's when he like breaks down.
Yeah.
It's almost like relatable.
And you realize that he is not like catatonic. He says, I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't like to do this. And you realize that he has been aware this whole time. It clearly has been secluded out in this place and doesn't know how to talk to people, how to relate to people. But he's been fully aware the entire time. And he admits that he understands what happened to his mother, and he understands everything that his father has ever said about him, and he believes it. And that was like, I teared up during that scene, because
Yeah.
he also was really earnest performance from the actor in,
100%.
in a very campy film. Really a serious moment, and just the revelation that he has been fully aware and understanding the entire time was so heartbreaking.
Oh man.
And then the fact that the father does not care at all. Like, the father hears everything and then is just like, shut up, grab the girl, I want her.
Gets drunk and everything. Like,
horrifying.
Oh yeah.
But justice for Boo.
Yeah, hashtag justice for Boo. Boo Radley.
When earlier in the film, when the father is saying how he's got to be gentle with the girls after what happened last time, like, I had like is this a mice and men moment? Like, is he like,
Oh my god.
no, he pet the rabbits too hard.
I legitimately thought when like, I have a note here, did they just stumble into the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? And I was like, wait, is this gonna be like, we thought that they were, the villains, they were gonna hurt Linda and somebody was gonna have to save Linda, and now
they end up being the heroes,
and then they end up having to fight off like worse villains. Like,
No, you don't know where this movie's gonna go.
I was like, wait a second,
we should pitch that for the TV show.
I thought I really thought that they were gonna like find bodies in the basement, like when he told
Well, he says
Boo,
they leave them out in the desert. The old man says that at one point. That like the girls that
so they do kill people. I thought, that's what I thought for the longest time.
He kills women.
And then
when he says he hates women and like he's been killing them.
I really thought that they were going to find bodies like in the trunks of the cars and stuff. Like, that's what I thought it was, that it was going to be like The Hills Have Eyes and I really thought it was going to take a hard left to The Hills Have Eyes. These cars are the people that they've trapped here, and that's why there are all these abandoned cars and buses and stuff like that. Like, they just steal these vehicles and bring people out, and that they were going to find bodies in the trunks, like when they went looking for the loot. I really thought that's what was going to happen. So when that didn't happen, I was like, oh, I guess I misread that situation. And
they
just
a lot
chase
of stuff that
like,
they can't show. I don't know if that was for censoring reasons or if that was for budgetary reasons. But it's like, you gotta read between the lines, but it's there. And the other thing is, like, I don't think they were just killing women, because when Varla comes up on them with Linda, she straight out says they tried to rape you. And so, she knows, she reads the old man pretty good, because again, they are so similar.
Yeah.
And she calls out Kirk too as an enabler.
Yes.
And she does say he wanted to rape this girl. And you're gonna just like go back with them. And and he kind of says something, I forget exactly what he says, but something to the effect of like, I have to take care of my brother. Because he also seems to think that his brother is not capable of understanding what he's doing. But then, he gets there in time to hear his brother say all of the things that he says about knowing exactly what's going on, understanding exactly what he's done, and hating every second of it, but feeling that he has to, because he has some like debt, sin that he has to repay for to his father. And I thought that was so sweet when Kirk like came up and held him and comforted him and was like, it's okay, brother, like, come with me, I'll take care of you. And then basically turns to the father and is like, fuck you, dude, like, you crawl home.
You're gone. You're done. So right at the scene where Kirk comes and comforts his brother and the old man tries to crawl off and escape, Kirk decides to take Linda safely home and breaks it off with Varla. The old man stops him by hiding the keys to the truck, so he walks Linda home. Oh, by the way, the keys were only in his hand. He probably could have tried searching them, right? Yeah,
when he was like, I threw the keys, you'll never find them. And Kirk's like, that's so fucking dumb, because now you're stuck out here too. Okay, fine, I'll walk. And then as soon as he walks away, the old man just like opens his hand and you see 85 keys on a keychain, and he's just like,
that was like my favorite part of the movie.
And it was like, so funny, just a close-up on his hand, and seriously a comical amount of keys on this one keychain, just a single ring.
What is he, a groundskeeper at a school?
Somehow he hid them all in his palm right there.
Unless the only thing I can think is that they are the keys to all of the cars in the
Oh.
lot, because we saw a weird amount of vehicles
Yeah,
just
yeah.
scattered about the
That might be
property.
it.
So they're
Makes
like
sense.
trophies maybe.
Ooh.
But it was just really funny that they did not get into any of that. And then he just has all of these keys. And I'm like, okay, this is not super helpful because they all look exactly the same. So you're just going to sit there forever in the car trying different keys. Like,
Swipe.
Kirk probably will make it back to the house before you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But
It was
then,
funny. It was
yeah.
good.
Then he basically tosses them to Boo Radley and is like, let's go.
Yup. The old man stops him by hiding the keys to the truck, so he walks Linda home instead. Varla tries to trick them into going back in her car, but Linda shoots that right down. She's learned at this point. Varla drives back to the girls at the house and tells them they have to leave. Billy argues and insists on leaving her own way. So Varla yells at Rosie and to give her a knife. She throws it right at Billy's back, knocking her down to the ground.
Another one of those quotable lines. As Billy's walking away, she's like, "See you in church."
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and the thing is, Billy was like, let's just go. Like, this is out of hand. Let's just go. And Varla's like, no, because there are witnesses. There are witnesses, and there are people who have witnessed the witness. And we've gotta get a stop to all this witnessing around here. And Billy is finally like, okay, whatever. Like, yeah, if we get got for this crime, we definitely did. But kind of implies like, I wasn't the one to kill Tommy. Like, yeah, I didn't stop you, so, you know, I'm complicit. But like, I didn't do it. So she's sort of like, okay, fine. If they throw me in jail, then I'll do time. Whatever, I'll do time. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's better than whatever the fuck's going on out here. And and they're like, okay, fine, go, quitter. But again, Varla will never lose a game of chicken.
Nope.
Nope.
It
Nope.
all circles back.
Yep.
Yep. She loves chicken.
So
She even eats it.
They had the chicken
They
at
have-
dinner.
Oh my god,
We didn't even think of that.
galaxy brain moment. The fried chicken.
It's all in the
The
fried
sexy
chicken.
fried chicken. I remember in like a literature class one time, a professor was like, in old movies, anytime there is a scene where people are eating and you actually see them eating, that is a stand-in for some sort of sexual scene, because it's the consumption.
Oh. Oh my god.
And so that's why in all of these like old movies, eating scenes can be kind of weird. You're like, I don't know what's going on here, but it feels a little weird. But I mean, they really were like, you know, like picking up the chicken and really like, you know, I don't
like with the
yeah,
corn.
like the grease and
Yeah.
the like licking their lips. Or there were a lot of shots where you know how like in modern filming they'll have a spit bucket, so you don't ever actually see anybody like in a single take a bite, chew, and swallow, because they're taking a bite and then spitting it out, because you know you do 1,000 takes. So if actors
never knew that.
actually
Yeah.
ate the food, they would be so sick.
Oh my god. I never knew that.
Yeah, because that was a thing on like on Gilmore Girls or something. Yeah, it was Gilmore Girls. The two leads whose names are escaping me right now. They were like, we are going to issue this challenge to ourselves. We're not going to use the spit buckets. We're actually going to eat the food.
Oh, boy.
And after like the second episode they filmed, they were like, I am so sick, because there were so many scenes where they were eating. And so they were like, okay, fine, we'll use the spit buckets. But yeah, that's a thing.
Wow.
But
Oh,
so
gosh.
I clocked it that like they actually had food like on their mouths, like they're eating corn on the cob.
Yeah.
And really like, you know, crunching into it.
Yeah.
But then like Kirk has bits of corn on his mouth and like around his mouth, and like they have grease on their face. So like they're really getting into it, and like they might have still, for production purposes, been spitting the food out for multiple takes.
Yeah.
But it was clearly like intentional that they had food all over themselves.
It
So
could not have been like more deliberate if they were like, oh no, I got some butter on my cleavage.
yeah.
It dripped from the corn.
Yeah, Billy is practically like deep throating a corn cob in that scene.
Oh, yeah. The old man and his son show up and tell the girls to leave. Varla and Rosie get in the car. The guys find Billy, and as the old man is rolling by in his wheelchair, the girls follow him and run him over with the car.
This was another really, really drawn out sequence. Yeah. And also, like, they come around the corner and they kind of clock each other. Like, they're all just looking at each other. And then Varla's just like, Rosie, hit him with the car. And Rosie's like, what? No. And Varla's like, did I fucking stutter? Hit him with the car. And Rosie, fine. And so they get in the car. And it's just like, it's the weirdest. Everybody just looking at each other. And
it's
not,
kind of satisfying in a way, knowing what that man did to innocent women.
Yeah.
So, like,
True.
you know, don't feel terribly bad about it.
No, but it was all just very, like, slow and deliberate. And I feel like if this were a real situation happening with real people, there would be a little more urgency, or like they wouldn't just stand there and look at each other and then just be like, whatever, and get in the car. There'd be like people going up to each other and yelling and things like that. So it was just kind of funny, the inaction of the scene, then followed by the car very slowly driving towards this man, and then him just like, it almost looked like he jumped out of the chair. Like
Like
was,
the scene from Austin Powers with the steamroller.
that's what I was
like,
thinking of. No! Stop! Get out of the way! Like,
No!
I was thinking about that too.
Oh my gosh. I remember watching that movie when I was way too young.
Yeah.
But that scene did get me cracking up.
That's one of those movies that, like, I watched it when I was so young that I did not get half the jokes.
No.
And I was like, I don't know, something about this was, it was an unpleasant viewing experience, because I was like, I know that I should not be watching this, and I don't understand these jokes, and that's freaking me out a little bit. And then when I was like a teenager, I was at like a sleepover or something, and we watched Austin Powers, and I was like, oh wait, okay, this is funny. Like,
Oh, I get it now.
I get it now.
Wow.
But yeah, the steamroller scene was very present in my mind during that.
I know. They were probably thinking like, oh, he's not going far.
Yeah, and he's like
got
looking
time.
at them as if like, oh, they're not going to hit me. And then they just do, and he flings himself out of the wheelchair.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Yep.
So they hit him with the car. They find out the old man's been hiding his stash in the wheelchair this whole time.
Oh, yeah, because like the seat pops open.
Yep.
And it turns out that the seat was like a modified like lockbox.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yep.
Varla tells Rosie to get her knife and help her get the money. Rosie sees the son crying over Billy, and she talks him into taking the knife out of her. She gives her back the knife. He gives her back the knife, stabbing it right in her stomach.
Well, it's a weird moment because, you know, she's getting the knife because Varla told her to. Mm-hmm. But when she says it, she says, like, I don't think it's right to keep it there, don't you? And, like, I don't think she's trying to manipulate him at that point. I think she's herself a little disturbed that this was a person who was traveling with them and we've just disposed of them. And I think that might be some of her residual guilt about it, too. Mm-hmm. Which is why she doesn't fight Boo when he stabs her. I think she feels like she deserves it. So she just kind of very silently just looks at him and passes. Like, she gives him this look like, oh no, I've been stabbed. You know?
My internal organs.
The knife should go right in my stomach.
Well, and it's interesting that it's a knife, because a knife is a phallic symbol.
Yes.
Right. And so
the penetration.
Yeah, and the fact that like Varla uses Rosie's knife.
Yes.
It is Rosie's knife, because Varla tells her, give me the knife, and Rosie doesn't want to at first.
Right.
So there's just like, it's this phallic symbol being passed between the women. It's used to kill Billy, and then so it's almost like there's this idea in literature of the exchange. So like if there are two male characters, that you can't have them be, gay explicitly in the text. One of the ways that you can show that is by them sort of passing a woman between them, like having like a rival, like being rival love interests.
Yeah.
And that's called the exchange of women. And then there's the reverse exchange of men for, sapphic relationships. And so I thought it was interesting, this like exchange of knife between the three women, because they had such a weird, complicated like enmeshment between all three of them. And the fact that it was this man who was explicitly a sexual object that they all recognized as a sexual object, that was, doing that.
Yeah.
And that it was the death of Rosie, which I was like, no, Rosie.
I
And her
know.
hair still looked fantastic.
I know. She still rocked it.
I know.
Even in death.
I know.
Varla sees Rosie on the ground and runs over the son with her car and speeds off. He crawls over to the wall. Oh, wait. Did I get that part wrong?
Well, she hits him. It's so funny because, like, this time when she hits him, unlike when she hits the father with the car, like, there's the car, the footage, the car is actually, like, moving.
Yeah.
It's going fast. And then she hits him, and it really looks like she just hits him right in the dick. And he bounces off the front. Am I wrong? No, she hits him right in the dick, and he bounces off of it and then kind of gets back up, and it's just like, ah.
Oh my gosh.
And then Varla turns around and is like, oh, what the fuck? Like, I thought he should be squished. And then she rolls up very, very slowly to him. And we have the thing with the wall happening that's just so funny. But again, he's kind of like clutching like his very lower abdomen. And I'm like, I think she just straight up hit him in the dick. Like, I think that's canon. I think that's canon that she just hit him in the dick.
She's also crushing him between the car and the wall.
Yes.
So I almost like, because you see him straining to push it off him,
Yeah.
and it's almost like he's so, like, because they've built up how strong he is.
Uh-huh.
And I think the reason he's not dead is because he's been holding that car at bay for as long as he can.
Right.
And so it takes a while. And, like, it's so sad because you're rooting for him in that moment. Like, maybe he'll, like, push it away, or the car will die from just spinning its wheels, or it'll overheat or something.
Yeah.
And then, unfortunately, we don't get that. But, like...
It reminded me of that scene in Captain America, Winter Soldier. I think was... Yeah,
it's been a while.
Where he's like on the roof and he's trying to stop the
Helicopter?
Like, that is what
Where
it
it's
made
like
me think
an
of.
excuse to flex.
Yeah. And he's like overhanding it, and then he
But
flips his
also-
grip, and everybody in the theater just goes, ah.
But it's also...
So I'm watching this movie, and Max walked through the room again, and he, right at that moment where they've just got like the close up on his bicep, and he's just pushing the car away, and Max goes, all right, Cap, and walks away. And I was like, right? Exactly.
He gets it.
But
Yeah, he gets it.
It's also, like, his physical muscles versus a muscle car.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like, again, with Varla having the stand-ins for masculinity, using a knife, which is a phallic one,
Yes.
having a car, which is like this muscle car, so this is her muscles versus his muscles.
Yeah.
And-
Which is also, especially in this like oeuvre, in this genre, is a stereotypical man thing to do. Like,
Yeah.
they're kind of bucking gender norms throughout the whole film.
Oh, yeah.
Because they are women who are out there just like doing like doing hot rod shit in the
That's
desert.
right.
And that's juxtaposed really clearly with Linda, who is like just there to look cute and time her boyfriend's little exercises that he's doing with the car, and cheer
Yeah.
him on and say, good job, Tommy. But and throughout the history of literature, women who are bucking gender norms and doing stereotypically masculine things in whatever culture, whatever time the piece originates in, is like shorthand for them being very dangerous. So that's why, even though Rosie is the most timid out of the three of them, she is still very clearly extremely dangerous as a person. Like, she is no less a femme fatale than the other two. And we do see those claws come out in a couple of scenes. But among the three of them, she definitely, like, is the one to give up first.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, so Varla is the one that makes the most use of the stereotypically masculine symbols in the film.
Yeah.
Still no one to be messed with.
But I do love that, like, this is another game of chicken where it's her versus Boo, and she's using the muscle car and he's just using himself.
Yeah.
And he doesn't really win, but it's a stalemate because she, like, rips up her tires or they get stuck in the sand or something. Like, she does not crush him against the wall successfully, because he outlasts her car.
Oh, yeah.
Which I thought was a very cool metaphorical thing that they were doing there.
It almost kind of reminded me of, like, something Herculean with him just, like,
Yeah.
kind of, like, almost for a second summoning the supernatural strength. Just, like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was proud of him in that moment.
Yeah.
So,
even with his busted dick. Attaboy.
yeah.
When we watch it after this, I'm going to pause it in that scene and be like, look, Fender hit dick.
But hear me out.
Yeah. Billy, kiss it better.
Her tires dig into the ground and get stuck, freeing. What's his name again? Boo.
I call him Boo Radley.
Boo Radley. Boo Radley.
It's a character from To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice.
He was a recluse and, you know,
Yeah.
kind of quiet and sweet.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
Yeah, he's the one that like all the neighborhood kids are he's like a Scooby-Doo sort of ghost to them. And he kind of haunts the neighborhood, and then when you finally meet him at the end, he's actually just like a very misunderstood, you know, simple soul, gentle giant, and
he leaves gifts for the neighborhood kids in the hollow of this little tree.
yeah,
Oh,
it's so
that's
sweet.
right.
Like, he carves the little soap dolls.
I'm like
and he leaves them
remembering
candy.
a little bit of the book. I don't know if I've ever seen. No, I had to have seen the movie.
The movie is so good.
Yeah, I had to have. I think I did at
Yeah.
least once back in high school, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you went to an American high school in the last 40 years, you definitely read To Kill a Mockingbird and then watched the movie in class to give the teacher a chance to grade your essays.
Probably. Oh yeah.
And that's on culture.
So back in the desert, Kirk and Linda are running to find help, and they see the old man's truck coming toward them, but it's Varla driving it. I'll see myself out. I'm sorry.
My brother doesn't drive like that.
Yeah, that was so funny. He's just like, yay, it's Boo. And then she just starts off-roading, and he's like, oh, no.
Oh no. She chases after them, and they're running along the train tracks. The truck follows there too. Kirk
I don't know
and-
why they go on the road. Like, they're running through the desert, and then they see the car, and they start running on, like, I mean, there's not a proper road through the desert, but they start running on what's clearly like a hard-packed pathway.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why would you do that? This is easier for the car. Like, you can't outrun the car.
Yeah.
And then going up onto the train tracks, it's like, okay, so you've chosen the sturdiest and evenest patch through the desert for the car. Congratulations. It made me think of, what was that Stephen King story where, like, the cars are running people over and killing people? There's, like, possessed cars or something.
Oh, Christine. The cursed car, right?
I don't know.
I've never seen it. So
I don't know. I have not consumed a ton of Stephen King media, but I know that there was one book or screenplay that he wrote when he was, like, very cracked out, and it was like monster cars killing people. It was like a post-apocalyptic thing or something.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe I'm making this
Christine
up.
is just the one car that's possessed, so I don't know
Maybe.
about multiple cars.
I don't know. I'm gonna Google this real quick to see
Yeah,
if I'm
okay.
a liar.
But continue.
So Kirk and Linda are cornered, Varla starts to
I would
fight
assume
Kirk.
they're concerned. They're not going, this is fine.
There've been multiple murders today. They're very concerned.
They're cornered and concerned. Varla starts to fight Kirk. Then Linda goes for the truck and hits Varla with it and kills her. Well, wait. Yeah, she
Yeah.
kills her. Linda cries and runs to Kirk. They both drive off, leaving Varla for dead.
But I love before Varla's dead, like she's lying next to Kirk on the ground, and her hand goes up, and you see the glove, and her hand starts to clench and it's shaking because she's about to die, but she's still ready to karate chop him.
Yep.
And then like the sexy drop of blood on the corner of her mouth, and then she dies.
She doesn't
So
go
I
out
love-
without a fight.
I love the drama of that scene. It's
Oh,
this
yeah.
like to the end, she is clawing and fighting and won't give up. And you know, then poor Linda, after she hits her, is like sobbing and she's like, I killed her. And like,
Aw.
so despite, you know, everything, like they said at the beginning that violence transforms. And so her exposure to these violent women forced her to be just as violent to survive it. And so I'm glad she's like still conscious enough to lament it. She's not reveling in it the way they did.
Right.
But she is changed by it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'd be scarred, too.
And it's not clear that she even knows how to drive a car. Like it doesn't seem to occur to her until this moment to try to drive a car herself.
Yeah.
And then, you know, sort of using the thing that like Varla has used throughout the movie to assert herself, to
As her muscles.
to kill other people. Now Linda has done that, and she's sort of like she's crossed a line, like you were saying. And with the actress herself being so young, I think it was probably her first time behind the wheel of a car, the character at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, in some ways she has grown, and in other ways she's scarred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do like that she does this, and then she immediately, like, instead of trying to just drive away and be like, fuck it, I'm out of here, I'm getting myself back to civilization, I don't trust anybody else.
Yep.
She immediately gets out of the car and runs to Kirk, who is the only person who has shown her like legitimate warmth and concern for her well-being throughout the whole film. She runs to him, so like she still wants like a human connection. And I do love that as she's crying and she's like, I killed her. He goes, I wrote it down. He goes, you saved my life, so stop crying. Because he's like, no, it's fine. Fuck her. Like, don't be sad she's dead. She was a bitch. And he's just, you saved my life, so stop crying. And then she's like, oh, right, okay. And then he puts her back in the car. It's like, okay, it's fine now. Also, I looked it up. I'm not a liar. So the movie was Maximum Overdrive, based on the short story Trucks
Wow.
by Stephen King,
There you go.
which I know he's like, he's gone on record being like, wow, what the hell was that? I was on a lot of drugs.
Oh, man. I feel like all of this made for such a good film, though. I mean, like, this is basically the end of the movie. What do you guys think?
I love it. It's so fun. And like I said before, it's one of those films you can watch again and again and get more things from it.
Yeah.
And just keep rewinding the scene with the mechanic at the gas station because that's hilarious.
Yes, that was
There's so
really
many
funny.
quotable lines. The action scenes are fun. You know, it's amazing to see how much they did with how small a budget they had. And the fact that like they had no money for stunt people, so these are all the people doing their own stunts.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I usually notice when they are switching out people where you can like catch a glimpse of somebody's face, or you can just be like, that person has much beefier forearms than the actual actress. Or like you can tell that somebody's wearing a wig for one shot in a fight scene. But
Or like during
I
the
was
racing, too.
yeah,
right?
I was really impressed that like even the driving,
Yeah.
like you can see that it is actually the actors themselves doing all of the very dangerous driving maneuvers.
Wow.
And I'm like, wow, that could have gone so badly.
They took a risk.
But like I was sort of saying at the top of the episode, I had maybe heard of this movie before, but I'd definitely never seen it. But as I was watching it, it felt really familiar because I was like, I feel like this has been a really influential piece that a lot of people have taken elements of it and put it into other works because I was recognizing things that I have seen in
Yeah.
it. And then when I was doing just like a tiny little bit of research to see if I could find somebody stating those connections, I did find a whole list, like the Wikipedia article or something has this massive list of things that people have gone on record and say, oh yeah, I drew inspiration from Faster Pussycat Kill Kill. The one that I was like, I really have to see if this is supposed to be a direct reference was the the music video for Say You'll Be There by the Spice Girls. I was like,
Oh.
this is really reminding me of the Spice Girls. And I looked it
my
up,
gosh.
and yes, absolutely. They were like, what do we want to do for this music video? And the Spice Girls were like, can we do Faster Pussycat Kill Kill, please?
Oh
So
my
that,
gosh.
yeah, so that's the one where they're in the desert, kind of dressed like go-go dancers. And but there's also like a sci-fi element to it. They're like doing sci-fi
yeah.
shit out there. And then like a guy just sort of rolls up and is watching them dance like, hey, hey, hey. And so they like beat him up and tie him up and like leave him in the desert. Like,
Yeah.
but there's like lots of cars. They're dressed like go-go dancers. But so that was cool. But there were like a bunch of music videos that said, you know, like this was inspired by
Oh.
Faster Pussycat Kill Kill.
Did you find this like all online? Or,
Yeah,
like-
yeah. I was just sort of doing a little bit of quick
Yeah.
research.
Like
but
on
I thought
one
that was-
website, I mean, or like
yeah, I
multiple?
think I was looking at the Wikipedia article and that had links to other articles and stuff like that. Always check
Very
your
cool.
sources, kids.
Yup.
But here, let me pull it back up. Because it was like a really wild amount of stuff. Another one that was sort of just like tickling my brain, and then I saw it on the list and I was like, oh, I was right, was the three villainesses in Pee-wee's Big Holiday Adventure.
EJ's
or
gonna
whatever.
love that.
Yeah, no. Because I was like, wait, so is this like the Charlie's Angels effect where it's just like there are three women doing, you know, action-y things, so you automatically think of every other instance where three women are doing action-y things.
Yeah.
So I was like, it might be just the Charlie's Angels effect. But then I looked it up. It was on the list. And the three villainesses in that film where like, because he thinks that he's saving them, but then he accidentally turns into like their getaway car because they're actually bank robbers. But those three
yes.
characters were specifically inspired by these three women in this film.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like, that's funny. I haven't
Wow.
seen that movie in years. I have to go watch it again.
I'm amazed at how influential this movie
Yeah.
has been.
Hang on. Let
I
me,
can't even believe that. Oh, I
see.
love it.
Yeah, but like a ton of like audio samples were pulled from this for different you know, songs and things. A lot of
I want to hear
like-
them all.
like Tarantino pulled inspiration from, because like a lot of the car chase shots and stuff, I was like, that's from Kill Bill. Like I see it right now. So there was a lot of that. The title of the film inspired a lot of other songs, and like band names and stuff were pulled from that. So it was really cool. It was just like, I had
Were
no
the
idea.
Pussycat dolls?
You know, I don't know if the Pussycat dolls are specifically,
Oh,
but that
okay.
would not surprise me.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Especially considering like their early look, like the costumes that they would
Yep.
wear.
That's so cool.
But yeah, like lots of films were sort of like a spiritual retelling of this film. And hang on. Oh yeah, John Waters stated in his book Shock Value that Faster Pussycat Kill Kill is beyond a doubt the best movie ever made. It is possibly better than any film that will be made in the future.
Whoa.
He later said on its re-release that it ages like fine wine.
You know what?
So like
it
it's
does.
so, you know, it is an early example of a specific kind of desert camp that is like weirdly kind of its own genre, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like super influential. And as I was telling Max about this movie, like as I was getting ready to go, I was trying to think of other things like, oh, I wonder if this is also a reference to this movie. And I remembered one from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. They just like fully pulled a line from it, but it's the episode after you know, Angel like loses his mind, and he, spoilers, kills Jenny Calendar.
Oh.
And it's kind of this like, for a lot of characters who are actively trying to help him regain his humanity, that's the point of no return for them. We're like, nope, he killed Jenny, we're done with him, we're gonna kill him. And Buffy is kind of the only one who's like, but that's my boyfriend. And like, yeah, he killed our friend. So,
What murder?
what murder
Oh, yeah.
is the best guy around? But Xander says something like, hey, if Giles wants us to go after the guy that just murked his girlfriend, then I say, faster, Pussycat, kill. I was like, oh my gosh, it just like in my mind palace, it was there.
There it is.
Yeah, so like I'm really glad that I watched it. Thank you for suggesting it, Elle, because
Yes, thank you.
it's unlocked a lot of other media for me. That, because like a lot of things like Buffy, there would be all these references that you would get some of them, you wouldn't get some of them, and sometimes you'd be like, okay, I just didn't get that reference. But now I feel like it has solved a lot of those for me throughout a lot of different media, especially shows and films and things like that that are very quippy and like quick dialogue.
Oh, yeah.
Because this was also very much like a Buffy sort of thing, where it was, the dialogue was really snappy and quick and funny and weird.
Yeah.
I like at the very beginning.
Sorry, I'm using up all the oxygen.
No, you're good. You're good.
When Linda offers them soft drinks, and Rosie's like, we like everything hard.
Oh,
Again,
man.
Yeah.
you can quote this movie forever.
Yep.
And there are like hot, violent babes just kicking ass across
That's
the
right.
desert.
In
And, like,
crop tops.
It does
Yep.
feel like until the murder happens, like it
Yeah.
feels very empowering.
What
Oh, yeah.
murder?
A perfect Shequels film.
Yeah. So, what did you think? Did you enjoy it?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely, honestly, I hope maybe after the recording to get the list of like the music videos and the other films that was inspired by this film. I want to check them all out now.
Yeah.
Like I'm just so
Because now
into
you'll
it
have
right
context.
Now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was another thing that it said that this was the writer and the director, like the filmmaking team, they considered this movie to be a spiritual sequel to another movie that they had made just a few years before called Motorcycle, which apparently was basically this movie but boys. And that one,
Interesting.
it sounds like it was more of a commercial success at the time, the boy version, but it did not have, like, it has not achieved a lasting influence, and like it's not a cult favorite classic the way that this movie has been.
Yeah.
So
I heard that Chura Satana was in another film called Astro Zombies, which I'm super curious to check out now.
yes.
Put it on the list.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I agree pretty much with everything you guys have said. I love the movie. I feel inspired by it to take shit from no man.
Hell yeah.
Basically.
To hit someone with a car and eat some fried chicken.
Yes. That is the overarching.
This
The
movie
whole
has
thing.
everything. Go-go dancing, fast cars, fight scenes, fried chicken,
Fried chicken.
Eaten sensually.
Yes.
corn on the cob,
And a little bit of murder.
a little bit of murder.
Oh yeah, it was so good. 10 out of 10. I would highly recommend. I know before I get into emojis and other stuff, I realized partway through this podcast that I completely forgot in the beginning to ask you guys, what other movies have you seen lately?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Whoopsie.
I haven't really been watching movies lately. I've been really busy. But I have been watching Abbott Elementary.
Oh, okay.
Just for something completely different. I'm watching Abbott Elementary. And it's really, really cute. And especially because, like, my husband Max is a middle school teacher. And I have a lot of educators in my family. Max has a lot of educators in his family. So, like, we're just sort of like educational dynasty family, you know.
You're all
like,
educated.
Yeah,
and
so
stuff.
we're very much in that culture. So it has been really, really funny watching this like mockumentary style show that really truly gets it. Like,
nice.
It's very authentic. It's so authentic that sometimes like Max would have a rough day with those preteens, and then I'd be watching Abbott Elementary and he'd be like, I can't right now. I'm sorry. It's a fun show. We have to watch something else.
No, that's cool though. I respect it.
But so especially like one of the characters is an 8th grade teacher, and Max is a middle school teacher, so he'd be like, this is too close to home. So he'd go do something else while I watch it. But it's it's delightful. Quinta Brunson, I've been watching her since she was on BuzzFeed years ago. So I'm really, really happy to see that she's getting, getting her flowers, getting a lot of recognition, because she has always been a brilliant writer and just a comedic powerhouse. And I'm really glad that she gets to shine in this role, and that there are a lot of people, a lot of performers in it that are like, really having their moment that I've seen in a lot of other things where they had little bit parts, or they were like, a featured spot for a while and then they went away. And they just get to come, have these really great storylines and be really funny and clever. And so, yeah, Abbott Elementary. If you like Faster Pussycat Kill Kill, go watch Abbott Elementary.
Makes perfect sense. No, that's really cool though. I dig it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll check it out one of these days.
Yeah, it's all on Hulu. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We have Hulu set up, so we're good.
All right.
Let me think. I mean, honestly, I've just been crazy busy, so I really haven't been watching a whole lot. I know
one you saw because I saw it with you.
Oh yeah, Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
Oh my
I wanna
God,
get to see that.
He-Man. It was so good. Even for like someone like me who really doesn't know much of the original cartoons or really the comics or anything like that. I loved it. I enjoyed it. It definitely has some camp in there, but in all the right ways, I think. I know EJ freaking loved it. He saw it like 3 times already. I only saw it. Well,
he was like screaming about it in the group chat. He was just like, I fucking love this movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he'll probably go see it again.
Yeah.
That's
probably where he is right now. We're gonna be like, EJ, you said you were gonna be half an hour and then you were gonna come back. I'm gonna be like, sorry, I'm in the theater right now. I gotta turn my phone off, guys. Rude.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that tracks. No, I'm just kidding. He does love that movie though. Yeah. He loves it. We already have from the Regal Theater. We have that one popcorn bucket where it shows He-Man walking up the stairs.
Oh, to Castle Grayskull?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it is a cool one. I do like that one. And it lights up.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah, but besides that, I think the only other thing I have been watching, which I've only seen like 2 episodes of so far, is $1 Million Nannies, which honestly, if you just feel like getting even angrier at the rich, watch that show.
Cool.
Yeah. Long story short, I don't know much of it yet, but I know that I'm just like, why do these people have so much money? Sorry. Anyways.
So it's like a reality show?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's about these nannies who they themselves are not famous, but they babysit the famous people's children, and they have to deal with all of their requirements. Like, I know this one lady, I forget her name, but she told the one nanny, she's like, oh, your nails are painted red. You're going to need to get rid of that, like, immediately. And if you don't, you're putting on gloves or you're fired. I was
That's
like, wow.
ridiculous.
Okay. I mean, some things I can understand, sure, but like that, I don't know, that seems like a bit much to me.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But I know a lot of the famous husbands, I guess sometimes they're known for sneaking around with the nanny, so
Could be.
at the same time, I kind of understand where that lady's coming from too. I don't know. It's just wild. I'm only 2 episodes in. So, yeah.
It kind of sounds
I
like...
feel like you'd have to watch an episode and then go like to like a rage room and break stuff and then be like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm ready. I think maybe it wasn't that bad. You watch another episode, you're like, son of a bitch, and you need to go like hit somebody with your car like Varla.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much.
Well, it's like there was a reality show that my mom was briefly obsessed with, but it was about like the staff on private yachts.
Oh.
I forget what it's called.
I've seen
But-
some clips of that on TikTok.
like Below Deck?
Below
There's
Deck.
I
I think
would-
that's
Or no,
what
wait,
it
that's a Star Trek show.
Oh,
They're
Or
always
no, that's Lower
drunk.
Decks.
Lower Decks.
Max, I'm so sorry.
They're always drunk on the ships, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
would, if I was staff getting treated like that, I would throw them overboard and
Yeah.
not throw them a life preserver.
But it's a reality show.
Yeah.
But it's about the people who work on the yachts that are like a full-time staff that live on the yacht, that are these floating palaces. And people are obsessed with it. And I'm like, I don't watch reality TV, so I don't
Yeah.
really get it, but I specifically don't get that.
I don't usually
Yeah.
either. I think at one point, I just didn't really know what else I wanted to watch. And then a good friend of the show, Carl, he recommended it to me the one night, and we were like, you know what? Yeah, let's watch
Yeah.
it. So, and now we just like to talk about it. We're like, oh my God, can you believe what she just said? Like,
Yeah. Well, and
we
like
have a good
sometimes
time.
you do get into sort of the rhythm of a show. Like during COVID lockdown, Max and I got really into specifically Bar Rescue,
Ooh.
where that guy would go in and do sort of like a Gordon Ramsay thing, where he'd go into like a failing business and tell them why they sucked and then try to fix it.
Oh.
But it was specifically like pubs and bars.
Okay.
And
Cool.
it was just like you've sort of, it was interesting to see the way that they would try to fix it. They would talk about like mixology, and they would talk about like, okay, well, here's how you need to conceptualize your bar, your kitchen, your whatever. And it was like that aspect was very interesting. But then also, it's this guy who's very bombastic and, just comes in and yells at people. To this day, sometimes Max will be like, you're gonna make people sick. Because he would just walk into a kitchen, see how disgusting it was. He'd go, you're gonna get people sick.
So sick.
Yeah. So like I don't watch a lot of reality TV, but every once in a while there's something that just like catches my attention for one reason, and then you get into the rhythm and you find the thing that's very funny and entertaining about it, and then you do
Yeah.
get sucked in. And that was seriously like, we watched that every day during lockdown.
Nice.
Which, we all did things during lockdown.
Oh, we all did some things.
We had to survive.
What about you, Elle? What'd you watch?
I saw Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
Before that, I saw The Backrooms, because a friend of mine was a huge fan and he wanted to see it.
Oh.
How
How was that one?
It's interesting. It's more like a psychological thriller.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those movies that you can discuss theories and talk about. It's A24. I'm not surprised. It's very interesting. I can't tell you anything without spoiling everything.
Okay.
So it's one of those ones you have to just watch. But the thing is, the opening credits are going, and all I could think of was that clip from Markiplier going like, back in the day when the Backrooms was a thing, jingle, jingle, jingle. I said your favorite word, the Backrooms.
Oh my gosh, Markiplier.
That's all I could think of the whole time. Is like, I said your favorite word, the Backrooms. Also, I watched a documentary on Tubi called Tura, which is about Tura Satana, who was the star of this film today.
Oh, nice.
So I highly recommend it. She led an absolutely fascinating and incredible high-speed life. Trigger warning, though, like, it does mention she was assaulted when she was a child.
Oh.
So, I mean, if you are sensitive to that, I would say maybe skip, like, the first couple of minutes of the documentary, but the rest of it is definitely worth watching, especially because it has interviews with people who knew her and clips of her films, and she just seemed like such a big personality. One of the first Japanese American actors in Hollywood to get like leading roles.
Wow.
So, you know, really big deal. And she did her, and like, again, she did no karate in real life, so that was her actually fighting guys. And
Man, that's awesome.
I also saw somewhere in the, like, you know, little bits of trivia about this movie, as I was looking for the reference points, that she negotiated her contract for this movie so that she still retained the exclusive rights to her likeness.
yes.
Her likeness, her name, her voice, her everything. So every poster that they made, anytime they had a new poster design or anything like that for advertisements, they would have to renegotiate like a payment with her when they wanted to re-release the movie. She got a cut. Like, she was a very, very smart businesswoman.
Absolutely.
And that was like,
well, she was a burlesque dancer
yeah.
before she was an actress.
Oh.
And she would do pinup photos. And one day a cameraman told her, like, the camera loves your face. And so she's like, maybe I should try doing film then.
Awesome. Smart girl.
So,
yeah.
yeah. So that's basically what I've been watching. Oh, I did, friend of the show, Carmen. I've been making him watch a lot of movies he hasn't seen.
Hi,
Yeah.
Carmen.
Hi, Carmen. I made him watch Renfield, the film with Nicholas Hoult and...
He's never seen Renfield.
Oh my God,
No.
I love
No.
Renfield. We
Well,
should
now he
do
has.
an episode about Renfield.
Let's do Renfield.
Oh, no,
So
a vampire movie?
Oh no! hang on! I gotta twist Elle's arm. 1 second.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my arm is twisted.
You like it?
And I also made him watch Your Monster, which is the film with Melissa Barrera.
Another good one. Oh my
Yes.
God.
Yes.
Yes.
That's another one that we
Did
should
he
do. That
love
was
it?
Phenomenal.
Yeah, he really enjoyed those.
Nice.
There was the one jump scare in Your Monster got him, but like other than that, he
Yeah.
was good.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, that's all I've been watching.
Very cool. I like the list. It's awesome. Okay, so now we could get back on track. Let's talk about some emojis, some bomb-ass emojis.
Let's hear those bomb-ass emojis.
Okay, and we're back. Okay, so
Damn, that was cool.
okay, Maggie, do you want to go first?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So, emojis. So for my emojis, I have a car, obviously.
Obvi.
A train.
Nice.
The knife.
Yep.
The cat.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Rory, the cat. The fried chicken leg.
Yeah, that's a need.
And a glass of milk for Linda.
Oh, perfect. I love it. How about you?
I have the Italian hand gesture for Rosie. She pulled that out several times. The knife,
Oh,
a
yeah.
drop of blood, a stack of money,
Oh yeah.
and let's go with the raise hand emoji. So for when Varla was giving that little last gasp where she almost karate chopped but didn't.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. I mean, I just had basically like one of those hearts, like a pink heart with the sparkles on it,
Okay.
because I just like that one the best. I don't know. So I use that one a lot.
Is that for the go-go dancing?
Yeah.
Go, baby, go!
Girl power. Yeah. Freaking love it. So there's that one. And then I also ended up adding chicken. Like a picture of like the actual chicken itself, but
Oh, okay.
chicken.
Well, because they were playing chicken.
Oh yeah.
And then they ate
Yes.
the chicken. So the chicken works on multiple levels.
And then the two girls dancing.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
for
Good
the
one.
That's a
dancers.
good one.
And then like that, it looks like an explosion like the pow pow
Oh.
with the arm emoji
Yeah,
next
yeah.
to it too,
Uh-huh.
because they're strong too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they kick butt. Yeah, that was pretty much it.
I love it.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, cool emojis, guys. So now, if we want to take a minute and give some shout outs and some plugs.
It's time for a plug.
All right, cool. Who wants to go first? Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Sure, I'll go first.
Do it.
Okay, so
Faster, pussycat.
plugs. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna start off with my friend's business that she's trying to start up. It's called Sipsterhood, spelled Sipsterhood. You can find the link on her Instagram. She and a good friend of hers from, I believe it's California, they teamed up and they make a lot of their own homemade like clothing and like other little like purses and you know, some kind of just trinkets and here and there, stickers. It's cool. And I've known the girl since like high school. So no, middle school actually. Sorry, middle school. So we've been good friends ever since. We don't keep in touch very often, but I still like to help her out when I can. So check her stuff out. It's pretty cool. She has pictures on her Instagram, so go ahead and do that. Then I also want to plug Spice Asian Food Market. Our good friend Sue, she owns the shop, and
It's incredible.
yeah, it's so cool. It's so good. And she's so sweet. I freaking love her. She sells good food and other cool finds directly from Thailand because she's actually from there.
It's really good quality stuff that honestly you cannot find anywhere else
Yeah.
in the area. Like really specific ingredients for Asian food that really like I say this all the time. Thai basil makes a difference. It truly does. And she has good Thai basil there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely check them out as well. Her shop is in downtown Scranton, I believe on Adams Avenue.
Adam's Ave,
Yep.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, cool. Okay, the next one I have is Adam Farley's Music with the, correct me if I'm wrong, MDG crew?
Yeah, you got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I always get nervous. I'm going to say MGD or something. So, okay, cool. MDG crew. So you got it.
You got
Adam Farley's Music can be found on any music streaming device, and you can check out his new single. It should be out by the time this episode comes out. Alone Again. So definitely
Okay.
give it a listen when you get the chance. And then we also have Shantytown Design by Mike Vinci.
Da
Good for-
Vinci.
The Vinci. Good for making logos and signs, and helps the Frequels website come to life. So shout out to Mike for helping out support the podcast as well. Lots of cool merch to see there. If you also want to check out the website, frequelspodcast.com. And that
You
is
can
all
get
I wrote.
T-shirts and other things,
T-shirts and other things.
and also EJ's foot pics.
EJ's foot pics. This
on
one's
a
new.
t-shirt.
Wow. I'll get 10.
Oh no, you know what'd be really good? Be like vinyl decals that you can put
Oh,
on like your
yeah,
car or your like the back of your laptop or something.
Print the image onto socks.
Oh my God. Yes. There it is.
We got it. We got
the
it.
moneymaker
We did it.
right there.
We did it, girls.
I can't
Get
wait.
Rory on the line.
Yes, I cannot
Yeah.
No,
wait.
but you're gonna bypass Rory. Get Vince on the line.
You know where else?
We got to go all the way to the Vinch.
You know where else you guys might be able to find these socks?
Where?
At Horror Fest coming up.
When is that?
August 15th, Horror Fest. Be there or be square.
So EJ and Rory are gonna have a table set up at the Horror Fest. It's gonna be at the Circle Drive-In in Dixon City. So if you're around, if you're not around, maybe if you want to travel to it, come check them out. You'll see the big Frequels signs on the table, and they already do have a lot of cool merch. that they're getting set up and ready for. So I'm excited for you all to check it out and see.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I would like to plug my husband's band, Metal Messiah, Jon Snow.
Yeah.
Check out the EasternTributeCollective.com. You can find them on Facebook at Eastern Tribute Collective. They are also on TikTok. You can find videos of them just having backstage shenanigans. If you look up ETC Uncut on TikTok, you can also see some of their outtakes and find out where they're going to be playing. And there are tons of different bands, lots of different locations around the East Coast, so definitely keep an eye out. Friends of theirs, Babes Against the Machine, which is a female-fronted Rage Against the Machine tribute band.
Oh my God.
They are
What?
awesome. They rock.
As God intended.
And they're super, super talented. I would also like to plug another podcast, A Freak Accident.
Yes.
Other local friends of ours. If you like podcasts that have the word freak in them, here's another one to follow. They do more like commentary based on news articles and like they have like different topics of the day they might talk out. Sometimes they talk about their lives, so it's just fun to hear four people just filling airspace. And a couple of them are present and former radio DJs, so they definitely know how to give an entertaining show.
They're cool people.
Yeah.
Check them out.
Also, local author Abby Vale. She is a horror writer. Her book Writhe is already out. It came out in September.
Cool.
So if you are looking for something new and spooky in between episodes of Frequels to enjoy, please check out Abby Vale. And also, if you're in the Scranton, PA area, once a month we have the RIP Writers Group, which she leads, and we write horror stories. And this is a chance to get a published author's critique on your work.
Wow.
So I highly recommend it. You can, check it out on Facebook at RIP Writers, and you can find out where and when we're meeting.
A lot of cool stuff in NEPA, huh?
Yeah. Spooky.
Hell yeah. All right, you, Maggie?
I would also like to plug my husband's musical group, the Lyric Consort. It's a little bit different than Jon Snow's. They do madrigals and chamber music and things like that, but it's a really lovely arrangements with some very talented voices. So you can find them on Facebook, the Lyric Consort, or you can go to their website, lyricconsort.org. To keep up with show dates and locations, they're usually out of St. Luke's Episcopal Church here in Scranton. But they put on some really lovely concerts. They're on summer break right now, so nothing will happen until usually their fall show is in like October. So plenty of time to get that on your schedule. But they also have a couple of CDs and things, so you can purchase those to listen to the music. And they put all of their concerts up for free on their YouTube channel, so you can check that out.
Awesome.
I also want to plug a place that's kind of new that just opened up on Capous Avenue here in Scranton, Strange Birds Art Gallery. It's a queer space that is a good third space that's not like a bar or a cafe or like somewhere where you necessarily have to spend money, which is really nice. But they put on lots of events, especially like as we're recording right now, they have a lot of Pride events because it's Pride Month. Like I think they're doing Pride Prom this Saturday for the last Saturday of Pride Month, which is really fun.
Yeah.
But they also have a lot of weekly art classes and things like that. And they do have memberships available so that you can get a discount on those classes. So check them out on Facebook, Strange Birds Art Gallery, and keep up with what's going on over there because it's growing into a really interesting space.
I've been taking the drawing lessons there with Charlie, and she is fantastic. She's a really good teacher. It's good for beginners. It's good for if you have experience and you're just looking for an excuse to brush up on your skills or maybe learn something new. I also recommend it.
That is awesome. Very cool.
Oh, and also over in Archibald on Highland Avenue, there's the Salted Pixie, which is a really
Good friends of ours.
Yeah, very good friends. They also have a writers group there that meets in the Salt Cave once a month.
Yep. Pixie Writing Club.
Yeah, so they have a book club that you can go hang out in the Salt Cave and discuss a book. they have a couple of like private Facebook groups that you can ask to join where they discuss, what books they're going to read, and they make arrangements for the writers club and things like that. But it's a really cool new age shop there. They have some really good stuff in there, and
There's
they
a Himalayan salt cave.
Yes, it's
yeah.
really wonderful. Especially like I have a lot of issues with my sinuses, and after I go hang out in the salt cave for an hour, like I breathe clear for the first time in a month. It's really cool.
It is.
And they're just lovely, lovely folks over there. And they sometimes do like retreats and stuff, which are really fun. I haven't gone on one yet, but I'm always very jealous when they post all of the photos and the videos, and it looks like the best time. Like they just have so much fun.
Rob and I were there for one of their full moon sessions that they did in the salt cave.
Oh yeah.
True story.
So they also do, meditation events.
Yep, they do meditation, they do yoga. You can get you can have a therapy session in the salt cave. Go to their Facebook, the Salted Pixie, or you can go to their website, which is also like they've got I think they're on all the social media. They're on Instagram and TikTok and everything.
From their website,
So-
you can even book services.
Yeah, so if you go to their website, you can look at their services and book a salt session, a massage session.
Ooh.
Yeah, they do.
I didn't
they
know
do
that.
everything. Yeah, no, they have a masseuse that comes in and sets up a table in the salt room. So it's a
shit.
very cool place. Check it out. You will not regret it.
Oh, I forgot one more plug.
Sure.
Respawn Tattoo.
Oh my god.
The building we're in right now.
What? How did we get here?
How did we get here?
Gentle J is the tattoo artist here. He does fantastic work. It is beautiful.
It is.
I am a wuss when it comes to pain, but he is so great that I've been able to sit through all my tattoos without crying even once.
You're
Hell
so
yeah.
brave.
And no, he did 3 of my 4 tattoos. And next month, he did all of Jon Snow's sleeves. So if you see Jon Snow in person and you like all the Final Fantasy characters tattooed on his arms, just know that was done by.
If you
Gentle
see
J.
Jon Snow, say, "Show us your tats."
He will mishear that and lift his shirt.
You're welcome.
But also, John and I are getting matching tattoos here next month, so I'm excited for that.
I love
Oh,
it.
are you sure? That's kind of serious.
Yeah. Well,
What if something happens?
well, we've only been together for 20 years, so we don't want to rush into things.
That's a big step.
That's
Elle.
smart.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Playing it safe. Oh no, that's
so
awesome.
that was
though.
my last
Yeah.
plug.
Very cool. Well, I actually do have one more. Frequels podcast and Shequels podcast, of course.
The Superior.
Yes.
No,
Write
I love
in
them
and
both.
tell them that you want more Shequels.
Yeah.
Tell them you want Shequels merch.
Do you want Shequels merch?
I want Shequels merch, and guess what? There is no Shequels merch.
Do you want some stickers? You want a cute little keychain?
I would.
We might make it happen.
Yeah, pictures of our feet.
No. Not mine.
I said it and it immediately went, ooh.
We're just going to send pictures of our significant other's feet.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or just each of us gets to pick our favorite picture of EJ's feet. So this is
Actually, here we go. Anybody who requests feet pics, Rory will send you pictures of his kitty's toe beans.
Yes.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yep. I
there we go.
support that.
All right. We did it. We did it, girls. Woo! We found it.
Oh my God.
I have
Kitties
one
of
more.
NEPA.
Yeah, I was going to say I have one more plug
Yes.
since everybody's been doing one more. Kitties of NEPA.
Meow, 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 meow.
Yes. What
Meow.
kind of shit does Rory usually say? Hey, fuck you, get a cat.
And that's it.
That's my Rory impression.
Listen,
fuck you, get a cat.
You jerk faces.
Yes.
Give them some money, and the cats will make your life better,
Uh-huh.
and they'll help you study for your SATs.
Boo Radley had a
Yes.
cat in this film.
He did.
And it was the best part.
And
Oh,
you
yes.
saw how super strong he was. He was able to fight a car. Maybe
Yeah.
having a cat might do that for you.
He got, you know how he got those muscles? It wasn't the weird, creepy weight room that he had in a gravel floored basement.
What was it,
looked
Maggie?
like? It was petting that cat.
And booping its nose.
And booping the nose. Yes. And that's, so you know what? Get a cat,
Yep.
boop its nose every day, and then you too will be able to fight off a muscle car.
You know what? In the few minutes
Even
that
after it hits you in the dick.
In the few minutes that we were just talking about kitties of NEPA, I got myself a cat from kitties of NEPA.
Congratulations, you just made the best fucking decision of your life.
Yes, I know it.
It's going to turn that life around.
Faster, pussycat, boop, boop. Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
And then very last one. Ravenview Productions.
Woo.
That brought you this chaos.
Yes.
Go check out the YouTube channel, which has the film The Burden of Beauty, which is produced by Ravenview. It stars our friend Chris Alou, friend of the show.
Yes.
It also stars one of the hosts of some lame podcast nobody listens to.
I think his name is DK.
Something
maybe?
like that.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yes.
Donkey Kong.
Right, yes. No, it's EJ.
It's EJ. Yeah, no. So, yeah, check out that short film. It is brilliantly shot. It is a beautiful film. It'll make you think. It'll make you cry.
Oh, yeah.
And tell them you want more.
Yeah.
Tell them, throw money at them because these films aren't cheap.
Right, right. Yes.
Production costs money. So we'll have a Venmo set up that I will definitely steal money from.
And fun Shequels.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be cool. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
we'll see.
Yeah, but
Throw money at us.
yeah, that'd be cool.
When in doubt, throw money at us.
Yeah, just whip it at our heads.
Yes.
It's fine. We'll take the hit.
Yep.
But
Adopt a cat and give us money.
Or teach the cat to steal, and the cat will give us the money.
Yes.
Perfect.
And then
Yes.
give us the cat.
Yes.
No, they can keep the cat. They need it for the booping.
Oh, for the booping, right?
Right, right. Yes, yes. Important.
We
Yes.
can have other cats.
Yes. And where will we get those cats? Kitties of NEPA.
Yeah. So I just want to say thank you guys for listening. And thank you to my fellow Shequels, Elle and Maggie. It's always a pleasure recording these episodes
fun.
with you.
Oh, thank you, as always, for coordinating this and for writing the summary and being the mastermind behind Shequels, because this is some of the best fun I ever have.
Me too. Yes. Oh, I love it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but so I guess that's a wrap. Thank you guys again for listening. Hope to see you on the next episode of
Have a better ending.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
That's at the end of the episode.
That's all. That's it. We're done.
Go home.
Good night. Go faster, faster, go.